This is the Best Buy website and I'm going to talk about how to improve it. To start off, I'm going to talk about the content organization. In the navigation bar, as you can see, there is no alphabetical order. Customers prefer alphabetical order when they already know what they're searching for. In this case here, audio is the second option, but since it is the only A here in alphabetical order, it will be the first one. If you go to audio systems and components, you can see that the website is pretty long, the page. And the reason why the page is so long is because of the narrow your results by. As you can see here, they display a lot of things. In order to make it simpler and shorter, the website could just add a folder where the customer can just narrow what they want in more detail, so then they don't need to keep scrolling down just in case if they want to find, like, for example, Pandora. Now if you go back to the main website, you see 5 flash graphics and they keep switching every 2 to 3 seconds, as you can see here. With this, it's very bad having this graphic flash because a lot of people have slow internet connection, and with this they will make them load for a longer time, and some people just don't have the patience to wait, and it's just better for everyone. So instead of having this graphic flash here in the home page, it's better to have it on another page. So for the visual organization, the proximity, the website uses nice proximity here where all categories are separated into folders, and then the only recommendation that I would give is with this available space here for the navigational bar, you could add another additional folder here from more detailed, which customers can look or find from here. For the alignment part, if you go to products or just pick anything, TV and video, you can see that the alignment is very good. It uses horizontal and vertical lines, and as you can see, the layout is very good. With the consistency, the website uses very good consistency because if you go to the Best Buy homepage, you can see that the navigation bar doesn't change at all, so customers are able to find themselves very easily. They don't get lost, and especially when you're searching for something, they can not get lost because they also have this breadcrumbs as a backup. For the contrast part, as you can see here in the sign-in, it's very hard to find when you enter the website because there is no emphasis on this sign-in. When you want to enter this website, you want to buy something, and you're a user that wants to buy something, you want to know where the sign-in button is. So they should emphasize on the sign-in by making it bigger, changing the font, putting some underlining, or changing the colors just to caught the customer's attention. Also, if you click on HD TVs, you can see the prices. For example, free 50 gift card and 200 off Samsung 46 class sale at $900. If they really want to sell these TVs, they should make the fonts bigger because according to this numbers here and the size, it's too small to see and it won't call customer attention. And if they really want to make the customers know that something is different, they should emphasize on the numbers and not on the title only. Now for the navigation part, what I've noticed is that when you are searching for something, for example computers and desktop computers, if you go back to desktop computers and desktop computers, you see that is not selected, or the colors is still the same. And the suggestion that I would do for navigation is that the website would change the colors or underline it so people know where they have clicked before and still what they have to search for, which would facilitate their lives a lot more. For the color, as you can see, the colors The most used here is white as a background, blue, and yellow. It is very simple and plain, but one thing that I've noticed is that when you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you see that this part here is all in gray, which is almost blending in with the background, which is very bad. So they should change this color to a darker color, such as black, so people would be able to read. So now for the typography, if you right click and see the view source and try to find, for example, font family, there is no font family. And if you try to type only font, you can only see there's two searches for font, and they still don't show what type of font they're using. Therefore, since maybe they don't have this font family, it's good to have, because it will help other customers that they don't have the current font. The other font family could back it up, so customers will be able to see the text. For multimedia, since they don't have anything for blind people, I would recommend them to have a screen readers and descriptive audio technology, which is a very good idea because blind people, they also want to buy things, and Best Buy doesn't have anything for them in this case. And so blind people can also look for what they really want to buy. Also, this technology could also work for elderly people, which they prefer listening than looking. Some old people cannot look through computers because it gives them a headache, so it's a good idea to have that so they can just listen to what they can buy. For globalization part, as you can see here in the home page, there's only one translation language, which is Spanish. Only after a few moments like looking around the website, I figure out that if you go to the bottom of the website, if you click in this arrow, you can see the rest of the languages. Having the languages here on the top with the Spanish, I think, is a lot easier for our people, because they're not gonna look for the languages, because usually languages is on the top of the page, and it's just easier if you put it on top, especially when United States has a very diverse culture. And finally, about personalization and trust, if you sign in, I would recommend for personalization, as in people could personalize their own account, because you want to, like, because Best Buy would want the customers to feel safe and comfortable, so they can customize their own account page. And based on trust, the only thing showing that the website is secure is this lock here, as you can see beside the website. And usually customers, they don't look at this, but a good idea is to put a picture of a lock here, and letting the customers know that this is a very safe website. And therefore, with these recommendations, the website will be a lot better.